Welcome home, West Virginia, to First at 4, WDTV's lifestyle entertainment talk show, put the spotlight on the wild and wonderful. I'm Holly.
You're wonderful, Holly. I'm Vince. Thanks for joining us today. I was scrambling to make sure my phone was on silent. She goes, turn it off. I always wonder if you could hear when the song is playing.
If you can, I'm usually, no, Trent's very good at it.
I'm like this.
Turn off your phone.
You might have noticed there's a slight delay when before we actually came on camera. I think Trent was just covering for me.
He's covering for you. Okay.
But we had such an amazing weekend
first of all,
starting on Friday.
Doesn't it feel good to kind of be back at the desk?
We're back at the desk,
a little bit, because we had such an adventure on Friday.
We were out there.
We were out there in Glenville at the West Virginia State Folk Festival. There we are.
Oh, man.
We had such an amazing time. We have so many great interviews, you guys, on our website. There's David Odell. He was the president. He helped us all along the way.
Some of these crafts that you see here were available for sale right next to us there.
Yes.
David Odell was just incredible. Huge shout out to him. And these sassy bells.
Yes, they were the county bells.
The county bells.
There's our Harrison County bell, Thelma.
Yeah.
Samples and Brenda McCartney. You know what? It was so, it was so much fun, right?
It was awesome. And if you guys did not make it out this year, you got to go next year.
Yeah.
It really is something special. And the big thing that they do so well is they focus, they really hold true to these traditions, but they're focusing on passing that to kids. You know, moving it to kids, because if we don't, well, there that goes. If we don't pass these things to kids, you know, it's going to be gone. We're not going to have this in 20, 30 years. You know? And
absolutely.
So it really is special. But we also went hiking. We also were around and about.
First of all, then I get home and I'm like, there's no way I can move, because I did this.
She was tired already.
I did this weird workout that morning, and my whole legs were all weird. And
she was wobbly.
No, you have to hike. This is what you do.
It was beautiful. Are you kidding me?
No, it was
beautiful.
The
weather was gorgeous.
Well, it was West Virginia Day too.
But we made it out to
Cooper's Rock first.
This is us at Cooper's Rock State Park. Now I didn't pick any of these because you're not allowed to do that. But
look at
these guys. I found some very rare specimens of what are called ghost pipes in colloquial terms, guys. And these things are just so cool. They're not they're a plant, not a mushroom, but they don't photosynthesize. They lack chlorophyll altogether. But what's really interesting about them, they actually obtain their nutrients from the soil below them, which is, sorry, from a fungus below them. Oh. Yeah, and that's Holly on the swing.
I got another Almost Heaven swing under my belt.
Another one under the belt.
I love that.
But yeah, and we also saw, and then the next day, Holly was too sore.
Then I said, okay, I gave you one day.
On Sunday, I went by myself, and I met this guy out in the woods around Stonewall. Guys, Stonewall has some beautiful hiking around the resort. If you don't want to go there and golf,
it's not just a golf.
It was really that guy was a lot of fun.
Know that.
But he scared me on the trail. He almost
he opened his mouth at you. I noticed.
He looked like. But those ghost pipes that we found in the woods, they're really special. And not that I'm encouraging anybody to do this, but they are traditional. Traditionally have very high medicinal value.
That's great.
And so you want to do your research and talk to a botanist before you would ever do that. But fascinating stuff.
Fascinating stuff. But as we continue on with the world of sports.
What's going on around the world? Guys, this is one of my favorite things, guys. Sunday in Los Angeles, guys, Iran's soccer team played to a 0-0 draw with Belgium in World Cup action. But it was something the team did afterwards that's grabbing attention, guys. The Iranian team left this handwritten note in its locker room, guys. It says, from the ancient Persia of 1,000 years ago to the civilized Iran of today, the spirit of Iran remains alive and steadfast. We came to Los Angeles with pride, competed with honor, and left with dignity. Thank you, Los Angeles, for your hospitality, and thank you to every Iranian who gave their heart, voice, and soul for Iran throughout these 180 minutes. May peace, respect, and friendship prevail among all nations.
Wow.
How sweet is that, you guys?
What, they left that in the locker room?
They left that in a note, as a note. How just cool is that? And that's what World Cup is about. You know what I mean? It's fostering positive relationships. As small as it's just two soccer teams, but that represents something so much bigger. And what he said, or what they said at the end there, was so special. Now,
it says travel restrictions have regulated Iran's team to base in Tijuana, Mexico, for their entire run of the tournament.
So they weren't even allowed to stay in the United States because of the political tensions. Obviously, we're at war with them, but Isn't that just
remarkable?
that's
a message of hope that I would love to
Isn't it from
find.
from a country we're at war with? I thought that was pretty cool to see.
Very cool.
So kudos to them.
First of all, this is what the World Cup is about, people. Get on the train.
What else is it about,
You know what it's else about? Where my ranch lovers, you guys.
Guys,
whoever fear.
Whoever thought that the World Cup would be responsible for the international perpetuation of this ranch dressing?
Let me tell them. Kraft Foods is not missing the opportunity to tap into visiting international soccer fans falling in love with ranch dressing. You guys, everyone's falling in love with it from around the world. In a social media post, Kraft says it's working on a TSA-compliant ranch. It would give travelers a kit that includes a stash of ranch dressing packets.
Yeah.
They don't really have ranch dressing packets.
It's, like
it's not available yet, but Kraft says it's really working on it. Yeah. And this follows in an earlier post from the TSA acknowledging the growing popularity of the uniquely American condiment that's captured the taste buds of international visitors to the States.
Right.
But that same TSA post also reminds air travelers to mind the 3.4-ounce carry-on rule and pack your ranch bottles with your checked luggage.
Because if it's 3.5 ounces, who knows what can happen.
Why doesn't Kraft make 3.3-ounce
3.3-ounce bottles? That would be helpful, but they should make that should be the TSA thing. But this is something I think a lot of Americans don't understand about Europe that I learned.
Me too. I didn't know about it either.
Because when you go there, you just assume ranch is like all over the world. No.
It's everywhere.
You will not find ranch dressing there.
And
I love that they came here and went cuckoo bananas for it.
They're loving it. So there you go.
But guys, you know, ranch dressing is not the healthiest thing in the world, but you know, it seems like all the studies that I've come to know growing up don't matter anymore, guys. A new study is challenging long-held claims about the brain benefits of fish oil, guys.
Oh, you should take fish oil. That's what they say.
Yes, guys, these horrible things. The new clinical trial out of the University of Southern California looked at 365 people without dementia between the ages of 55 to 80. All had very low omega-3 levels, starting with. So researchers found that after 2 years of taking the supplements, those people had no improvement in memory, cognition, or brain cell loss. The study's lead author says the best way to improve brain health is through, guess what? Regular exercise, diet, and quality sleep.
Okay.
But take note, you still got to get your omega-3s through, you know, your fish and nuts and stuff like that. But how about that? You know, that's one of those things that I was choking down those disgusting.
I remember I tried to do it, you guys, and they were really big at the time. I don't know if they've gotten smaller.
It's like this big. It's like, here's your pill, and you're like.
I said I couldn't do it. I said.
And they smell bad. And now that we're learning.
Oh, I remember they smell too.
We're learning it was for naught.
Well. You know, no, but it says get some fatty fish in there. So however you want to get your fatty fish.
Give them some good news.
Okay, you guys, who are my coupon hoarders that like me? Okay, over here.
Oh, yes, she is.
Listen to this. If
she never even throws them away, and good for you.
Let me finish. If you have stacks of old mail sitting around, you might want to dig it out. Expired Bed Bath & Beyond coupons. Listen to this, guys. The company is holding a contest to find the oldest coupon that's still around. You think you could be a contender? It's giving customers from today through July 13th to dig through their attics, junk drawers. You know you got them in your wallets. The winner of the Bed Bath & Beyond's legendary coupon hunt is set. Get this, you guys. Get $100,000 home transformation is the prize if you have the oldest.
If you have the oldest one.
I love that. Other prizes include gift cards, and the brand is also letting customers use old coupons of any date.
This is cool.
During the contest period, so that's today to the 13th of July at participating locations.
Any old coupon from the whatever 90s.
Yeah.
But isn't that interesting?
I think it's amazing.
I thought they were out of business
What do you think well, it says they closed its stores in 2023, but Overstock.com acquired it and later opened locations with the container store.
Co-branded with the container.
They're using the locations.
Isn't that interesting? They're really trying to push back now.
How old do you think the winner will be?
I don't know.
How old do you think it'll go?
I don't know. Let's ask Evan.
I don't know. Evan, how old do you think is your oldest coupon?
It's older than you. I don't have a single coupon to my entire person. No.
You're not a coupon guy?
Not a couponer. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, we had some gorgeous weather over the weekend.
Yeah, we definitely did.
But then it's been kind of off and on today. Yeah. What's going on into the evening?
Yeah, we've already had a good amount of rain for a lot of us.